If you would show the younger me what kind of life I'm living today at 25, he would be disappointed and think I'm wasting my life and potential. But there's something I realized later. When I was in my late teens, so basically 18, 19, I felt this pressure really to follow what are the society's norms. And I think I'm not the only one feeling this. I feel in the Western countries we are pushed at a very young age to this certain path and lifestyle of needing to be productive daily, working hard to climb up the corporate ladder and then using your savings to provide for the economy. And as most, I was going to follow this path as well. But the difficulty was that I really had no ideas what I want to do. I really didn't know myself and what are my values. And I was really afraid to make any step forward because I felt like that's then the last step I will ever take. When I turned 20, I realized that many of these societal standards had started to give me a lot of anxiety. From small things like needing to buy new clothes every season or going out on the weekends, to bigger things like picking a degree and going to study. I needed to take space from all this and decided to move abroad alone to find new perspectives in life. No idea even what. Just something new and different. And while doing this soul searching abroad, I realized one thing, that the present moment is the only thing that we have. I shouldn't focus on what I was in the past or necessarily what will I be in the future, what's the right path, but what I have now, what I can do now. And realizing this, it gave me so much peace. I could let go of all that social pressure and stress and realized actually I am pretty happy already in life right now. I don't necessarily need to find that perfect career or have some perfect materialistic thing like a house or a car or like a bunch of friends or something. And this is where it really clicked. And I realized that my thing is really the simple lifestyle, slow lifestyle, focusing on only the things that really matter to me. For example, being with friends, being with family, my hobbies, other little passions that I have, for example, studying languages. Even though it wouldn't give me something external, still I should do that if that really is something that makes me feel happy and fulfilled. So once I found out what are my values, what I really wanna do and what I don't wanna do, I started to say no much more. People asking me to do certain stuff or seeing some amazing offers, for example, very cheap, some new stuff that I knew that I kind of don't need even though it's cheap. I started to say no to all those things, that I don't need you. I was very much protecting my own energy and my own values. And one really important thing that I realized and I want to share with you is that fun is so subjective. There are many things that I do that people find, and probably also the past me finds, very boring. For example, going to run for 1 hour, 1.5 hours without any music or podcast. But I just find it so fun. It gives me so much peace, so many new ideas that I love to do it. Even though if you think of it, there's nothing, there's just me putting my foot ahead of the other and that's basically it. But still, there's something so beautiful in that. And other stuff are, for example, cleaning house. I used to find that boring as well, but now it's like when I clean or when I take a shower, it's like I'm cleaning something external, I'm also cleaning something internal. It feels also that I have accomplished something and I can visually see it nicer, but also I made something more pure, something that was a little bit cluttered. I like how here you can really hear the leaves dropping from the trees. First there's silence, then a little bit of wind, the wind goes away and then you can hear all the leaves hitting the ground. And also recently I have started something that I never thought I would do, and that is sewing clothes. I haven't done it so much, I suck at it to be honest. But it's doing something, it's creating something with your hands that is so cool. There's something really primal, I think, in that makes it so fun. In school, I did it when I was, 12 years old, and I always thought that it's either boring or then it was the time to, talk with friends and not do any of that. But nowadays, it's just, I could put some nice lo-fi music behind and, just create clothes. That's amazing. And sometimes I really think that if these are the things that I find now after, a few years of slow living, simple living, I find these fun, maybe in 10 years I live in a cave or something. So there will be an update video from cave. I really want to move like in a cabin or somewhere else. That would be super cool, and not have to listen to these strange sounds while I'm filming a video. Nowadays, when people ask how am I doing, what I've been up to lately, it's sometimes very difficult to find the answer to that, because could be that I didn't do much. Of course I, work and exercise and all that stuff, but there isn't these huge things anymore. Definitely need to move to a cabin. I used to think when I was in my teenager years that I wished to be somebody special, somebody like famous for amazing things. But nowadays I don't really care. I think simple life is something that already should be celebrated as it is. I mean, of course, still I have bad days. I have anxiety and doubts about this whole lifestyle and my life choices and all that. But what is different from when I was 17-year-old is that nowadays, when I go to sleep, I fall asleep with a peaceful mind and a peaceful heart. And I can wake up also with those. And I think that's all that matters in the end. So, maybe for some it is a boring life, but for me, it's just a peaceful life. If you like this video, I'm sure you will like this one as well. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to stay kind and meaningful in your own beautiful journey. Seve signing out. Until the next one.